Hello, a queen and her king tribe. Okay, well, welcome back. My name is Mark, and I created this channel, to literally share my journey to queenhood and to meeting my King David. Okay, so please, if you are new, subscribe, like, share. You never know who can be inspired and motivated and encouraged. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you and God bless you. I hope everybody is doing well today, right? Today is Monday, the 20th of June, 2022, and my second son turned 16 today. So I am no kid, right? And yeah, so I have three sons and I'm a divorcee and all of that. And yes, I still believed in love. And look, that's a permission slip. I gave myself permission to live, to love, to laugh, and to learn. And I have over me my prayer and affirmation wall. So I'm big about prayers and about affirming and manifesting and all of those things. So that's what I want to talk about today, right? I want to talk about the checklist I started to write for my Boaz in 2015 as I was returning from Brussels, from Belgium. And I want to talk about the prayer that I wrote for my husband in 2017. Why do I want to talk about those things? I want to talk about those things because it's important, to normalize this conversation on this art of praying for what you want. We pray for a job, we pray for a business opportunity, we pray for success, cars, loans, house. We pray for all those things. And when it comes to a life partner, a spouse, and all of that, well, either we pray in hiding or we don't pray and we just say, well, things will work out, or well, when we meet, we will know. And how would you know? How would you know? I fumbled once, so I definitely knew I wasn't prepared to fumble a second time. And that's why it's been 10 years today. I was like, I'm not rushing to get married to somebody or to even get into a serious relationship with somebody when I am not sure. And after having dabbled, although I had written this checklist and pray and realized that, hey, I was still holding something, trying to figure it out on my own, I was like, Father, I surrender completely to you. Once I did that, starting the 1st of December 2021, it's not even been how many months, 6 months later, and I'm in so much bliss. So it works. It works. Let nobody fool you. Especially when you are a woman, a sister, people make it look like you are desperate if you are praying for a spouse. You are desperate, or they want to know whether the men are also praying. How much of that is your business? They might not say it like us. We are not the same. Men are for Mars, women are for Venus. We don't express ourselves the same and all of those things. So I would not expect my king to be praying and to be all out there loud and everything like myself. People have different temperaments and all of these things. But so many people, and sisters in particular, have been shunned, have been embarrassed, have been, put down because they are praying for a husband. So the few ones that even make it public, we celebrate them. Like there's one popular celebrity in America, I've forgotten her name. She talked about how she had prayers upon prayers until she met her husband, her king, and people were like, I want that kind of prayer. I know some people are writing books on the Amazon and all of that, but I know a few men who also pray. There's actually a series I watch on YouTube. Somebody, he's titling it Dear Future Wifey, and he's looking forward to love. Actually, his team is to discover, uncover, recover love, stuff like that. And he has been divorced once and he wants to do it right the second time. And so yes, I let God help me out, and I told him exactly what I wanted, and I prayed and I wrote this prayer. And he just recently that he told me, okay, you can change this prayer to a thanksgiving prayer for your husband. And I was like, Father, thank you. And you know how things work out in the spirit realm. They are materialized there, they are approved there before they happen in the physical. And when God approves something, it can even take 2 years, 3 years for it to be materialized in the physical. But it doesn't mean that it is not approved. So he's your husband, she's your wife. God has put his seal on it. It can take some time, but do not give up on that. Do not. And when you have this kind of relationship with God, you will know. You will know. And I'm going to share how I knew when I met my king and the process and everything. But of course, I want to share how I came to this queenhood. It's very important to get there. If you can read my prayer, fine. If you can't read my prayer, I'm going to do another video really talking about the prayer, reading it out, and explaining why I wrote that, because who I am or who I was back at the time, I couldn't write that kind of prayer. So now I really believe that it was God who was guiding me to write that kind of prayer. Indeed, the beginning even says, Father, it can only be you, because I've dabbled enough. I never knew I would even write this kind of prayer. And the checklist, oh my goodness. The king, I have like 88% of this checklist. Nobody can be 100%. Let's not lie. Even me, I cannot. He calls me an angel, but man, when you see some sights of this angel, I don't know. But anyway, that being said, this is it. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, I'm going to continue talking about this and stuff like that. But the bottom line is that, sis, let no one fool you. Write your checklist, write your prayer, put it up there. They were up there. You see, I just removed them because, well, it has been answered and formally by God. So I'm not going back there anymore. But it really does work. And keep it real. There are people who like people like you. You see me, my king likes me like this. No makeup, no hair, no nothing. Simple, humble, everything. Sitting on my bed, doing my thing. This is somebody who has been following me on social media for 2 years. So they've seen me dance crazy. They've seen me new. They've seen all of that. And then they still like all of that. And I'm like, God, thank you. Such a blessing. Such a blessing. So please do not give up. Do not give up, sis. Do not give up. God's time is the best. Okay, well, talk to you next time. God bless us all.